welcome back to Two Homies in Podcast. I am your host, Alicia, and I want to have a conversation that I have with my free community. It was about, do you need to have a niche in order to succeed as an online coach? And this one, I love this question because I try to feed in. I try to do what all the guru tell you, that you need to have a specific niche, you need to have a specific topic and only teach to one thing. And when you're doing that, because you're doing all the same thing, you will have so much success, you will have so much following, and it will be easier to sell your offer because you will become a specialist. So if you don't are already in my free community, please join. We have so much fun. They have so much question over there. You can have so much help in terms to growth and mindset. And also, if you want to plug in with women who have the same ambition as you, which they want to create a six-figure business, and you love to be with women who have the same mindset with you, who are crazy as you, say, oh my God, I want to make this year, this 2024, the best year because I want to increase my income, to have more sales, to have more clients, to increase my community, my visibility, and at the same time, don't sacrifice my time and increase my quality time to spend time with my body, to spend time with my family, to travel and make money when you sleep. Just plug in to my Substack is on the description. So let's come back to the topic. So this one I really want to talk with you because I feel like it's very the whole way, and I feel like the marketing is shifting because when you start, like I think 4 years ago and ever 10 years ago, people are telling you, oh, you need to have a specific topic, so you need to niche down and you figure out what you really want to do. For example, if you are in nutrition, maybe you only focus on the gut health, and when you only focus on the gut health and you talk about this, you create content, value content, you write content, or you write a blog, or you have a podcast, or you have an Instagram page, you talk, and when you feel like it, you have the following, it will be so easier to sell your offer. And when you sell your offer, yes, you will turn your business into 2K, 10K, and you will leave your 9 to 5 and blah blah blah. But for me, is the old-fashioned way to do that because I spent so much time to figure out to niche down, and I was when I started my business niching down. When I start my business, it was 4 years ago. On the online courses, I was working as emotional eating coach, and I was so niche down that I cannot attract really people who understand me and want to buy for me because I was so niche down because I was only talking about, I remember it was because it was not so popular at this time, but I feel like right now people are more aware about that. But it was really, I was talking about hormone imbalance, and you need to first you heal your relationship with your food, with your body. It was so much specific that I didn't attract people that I really want. I was attracting people who want to lose weight, but at the same time want to heal from emotional eating, and they don't know if they are a binge eater or emotional eating. It was like, huh. And I was creating content around that about emotional eating. I was doing my podcast. My podcast went really well, but I feel trapped. I feel like in jail because I was only talking about food and emotion and everything. And very soon I start to talk about self-development. I start to talk about mindset and business. And in 1 year, I grew my business and my podcast with 10K listener without pay ad and with less than 300 followers because I decided to talk about different topic because I am not a person that can niche down, and I will tell you the reason why I feel like for me, niche that is not good for you, especially if you love to talk about different things. I feel like niche that is not dead. I feel like people need to have a way to understand you, especially if, for example, you want one day to pivot. For example, right now you are a fitness coach, and maybe one day you will want to help women to grow their business, and you are like, how I can shift that. And I feel like right now, when you're only talking about to one topic, it's so difficult when you have a following to shift. It's so difficult because people love the way that you are showing. And when you tell it to shift, it can be when you're talking about manifestation and after you switch, or you talk about spirituality and after you want to talk about marketing. It's very hard to have people letting you go. I don't say it's impossible. I say it's very hard because you spend so much time to build a community around one topic and not around you. The second thing is you are afraid to show you the show you are afraid, sorry, to show who you really are. When I feel like when people are only focusing to one topic, is because it's easier because people telling you, oh, it's easy to grow a business when you only talk about the topic. But people are not focusing about you, but more about what you can bring on the table. And so much of time people feel trapped. For example, if you look at right now Vanessa Lowe, which is my favorite YouTuber and six-figure female entrepreneur, she says that right now she wants to shift her business. She wants to keep of the marketing stuff, but she wants to develop a business which is more soft entrepreneur. What I call about is for me is more to become that woman entrepreneurship, which is mean that you are not longer to be to go go go, but you are building a business around you, around your lifestyle, and not the other way around. Sorry. And sometimes when you decided to talk about other stuff, because people are so focusing on what you are doing, because you was talking about how to grow a business through YouTube, how to create content that captivates people. She said that she want to create a different way because she was so focusing to grow their business that she was looking other people on their screen and she start to mimic other people. And when you are doing that, when you are only talking on one topic, you are this tendency to look other people. You are this tendency to say, oh, what is trending, what I need to do more in order to have people coming to my world, how I need to show up, oh, this person doing that because it's trending, so I will do the same thing. And for me, is that is not good to do that because you lose yourself and you don't show how amazing you are because you want to mimic other people. And the last part is really the comparison because when you're talking about one niche, you are not the niche, and it means that you compare yourself with other people into your niche that is more competent in everything. I know some people will tell you that it's better to be specific because you become the specialist like a doctor. For example, when a doctor is specific to the boot job, he will get more pay, but you are not a boot job. You are not a surgeon. You are a human. So why for me is advantage to don't talk about only one specific topic. When you don't talk about a specific topic, you can attract people in different fields. Let me explain. For example, me, I talk about mindset and marketing. Some people will work with me because they love mindset. They love the way that I talk, they love the way what I think, and because I don't think about other people, I will say, oh my God, you blow my mind, I like it, and after they become with me because I talk about the strategy. Some people will only love what I'm talking about marketing and they will stick with me because they love when I work with marketing and they say, oh, I know right now that my marketing is good. Maybe I need to work on my mindset. It's like different type of way. And because I'm doing that, because I go to mindset and marketing and I talk about a little bit of feminine energy and after I talk about also some to take care of yourself. I attract people who really love what I am doing because they fall in love, let's say, on me and not about my topic. So if one day I want to switch to stop to talking about, oh, let's grow your business together and maybe focus about, oh, you need to work more on for example, let's say, lifestyle content or something like that, it will be more easier for my community because they know that I love to transform myself and I am involving because they are involving with me. Then if I'm only talking about marketing, the second possibility that I see that is very good to talk to different topics is really to never feel bored. I get bored very easy when I talk about only one topic. I am the type of person that I overthinking everything and I love to go in detail. So what this means is I know, for example, that people will tell you, for example, if you don't, if for example, through your content, you don't have client is because you don't write the right caption or you don't have the good hook. But for me, it's not just that because you can have all the hooks that you want. You can have the best hook, the best caption, the best design. If your foundation is not good, you will don't have anything. Even if you go to the you do the best photo shooting, your brand is on point, your picture is beautiful, you have a huge following, and I have clients that if your foundation is not good, and when I talk about foundation is who you are, what you want to do, what is your message, and what is your dream client, you will not attract your dream client and you will be stuck to 2 to 3K. I have clients with 5 times followers than me and make less money than me because they don't work to the foundation. If you want to work in the foundation, just download my free mini courses. It will help you to build the foundation and have clients right now if you have this problem. It's not just about the content. It's not just about, oh, you don't know how to attract a client to your content or you feel that your content is not talking to anyone. It's because your foundation is not good. So just download that, is free. I will put on the description. So, and for me, when your content is not good, it's not just because you don't have the best strategy. It's not good because you don't use the fancy way, which is, oh, you need to go to TikTok to have the visibility, or Pinterest. You need to go to Instagram because you need to nurture. You need to do long form content because, oh, you will attract more people which is engaged with your content, like YouTube, or create a blog. Or maybe you need to have a newsletter because you will nurture more, because you convert more over that. People will don't go through all your content if you don't have this foundation, because you only focus on the content. And even if you don't do that, and I will go more deeper because it's more specific, you do that, you do all the foundation. If your mindset is not right and you don't believe that it's possible for you, you will self-sabotage even if you're doing all these things. So you know how I go deep and it's very specific is because I understand that my some client don't just have one problem, which is I don't know how to have clients or I don't know how to convert with my content. They have a deeper problem depending on the stage who they are. First, it can be, oh, I just have a problem about maybe my content is not converted, so I need just to fix my foundation. Okay, is a stage 1. The stage 2 is I have the foundation, I did all this work, but I still don't have the result. Let's work about your mindset. And the stage 3 is I work on my mindset. I work on the foundation. Right now, I want to attract the high caliber clients. Is the stage 3. You know what I mean? It's because I go deeper and I understand the journey of my clients, and I know my clients don't just need about me the strategy. And the stage 4, if I go deeper, is, oh, I have the high caliber client, I have the best brand of the world, but why not? I want to make a 7-figure business, but by working less. I want to connect with my feminine energy, and I want to spend time to heal with my body, to really lose weight, for example, to spend more time, but have some mechanism to make sale when I am away or sleeping. You see what I mean? Is that is very important. So just focusing on one niche and understand that, oh, I need to have a niche in order to make money, for me is a way to make money quicker, because you want a quick fix and not to see your business as an empire that will make you a legacy for years and for your children. And you can also buy house for your parents and bring them, for example, when you want to travel in Paris and see me, or go to Bali, or maybe go to South Africa with your parents and your family and everything. I feel like it's more just, the question is not do I need to niche down, is do I see myself only talking to one topic. Some people are really good with that, and thank for them, but some people are not. So how I can talk to many content, but still that my dream client understand. And I feel like you need to stop to focus on the topic and niche down your client. What I mean by that is you really need to niche down your client. What is mean is what my clients struggle right now, that I know that they will, is for that they don't find the transformation that they really want. Let's give you an example. For example, my client right now, their problem, maybe they don't know how to post. They love to create content, but they feel like when they create content, nobody is liking their post, or they have people are commenting, but nobody is buying or going to the DM or the email to say, I want to work with you. So for them, they say, oh, maybe my main problem, I need to work more, I need to post more, and oh, I see this coach that telling me, let's do 30-day challenge. And for them, it's a solution, but for me, it's not the solution. Of course, you need to post every day because you love that, and I love that, to posting every day. But the main issue is you don't have the foundation. And what is the foundation is messages, is what is your value, who you are as a person, and who you want to work with. And when you don't have this, of course, you have the brand identity and everything, but this one, you can find everything on my mini course that is totally free. But you need, so what I did, I need to niche down my client. So what I did, I niche down my client because what they really want, what they need, what they are doing, what they think that is doing for them, what they don't give the solution, and what is I will teach them in order to have the transformation. So what is very important to say is, when you know that I can talk about this specific topic, which is content, I can take two different aspects, is how to make content, why your content is not working, what I think your content is not working, through your mindset, through your messages, through the way that you're showing up on camera, and so on and so on. So what it means is I talk about the strategy, and I talk about the mindset around the content strategy, because people just see one dimension, but you have many dimensions. And for that I can talk about different things, but I still talking about content. Let's give you another example. For example, you are let's talk about you are emotional coach, and no, let's do another example. Let's do that you are a love coach. You are a love coach and you teach women who build their confidence, they build their confidence, they build their self-esteem, and right now they are ready to meet a guy and to find love and to get married. So the main issue for them is it's difficult for them to find a guy. And for you to say, okay, it's difficult for you to go a guy. So what is the issue? First of all, is they need to get out to the house. They, for example, they only go to the dating app, or maybe when they go out and they go to the bar, they are only on their phone. So you need to talk about, of course, the way that they show up on the bar, the way that they show up on the dating app, but you can also talk about the mindset. You can talk about also the emotion that they have, that maybe they are still not ready, that they sing and they need to work on different things. For example, they need to work on the self-esteem by the way that, okay, when you go out, even if you feel like you build your confidence, maybe you are still not secure when you show up into the bar because you stay all the time in your phone. So it means that you are close. And of course, now this gentleman come to see you and want to talk with you because you are like, oh my god, I am scared. So yes, I'm go out, but I am so close to my phone. So it's not an invitation for any guy to come talk to me and to have the conversation and everything. You know what I mean? So I talk. We can talk about how to show up when you are on the bar, or the mindset, the relationships, your emotion, the psychology. You can talk to different aspects, but still talking about she need to find a love and go out. You know what I mean? So it's very this way that you can talk, especially if you struggle to niche down and it's not for you. I feel like it's the best way to don't get bored but talk of different topic but still relate to your dream client. And for me it's like, because you are talking with your own perspective, the way that you really want to talk, people will fall in love with you, not just about your offer and what you can bring on the table. And if one day, because you are talking about mindset and you just want to focus about the mindset but still talking about other people, other stuff, you will see that the shift will be more easy, because people is not just focusing on, oh, she's only talking about to go out and how to speak on that app, but she talk about maybe on the mindset, on the psychology, or maybe also she talk about how she level up and everything. You know what I mean? So I hope that it will help. So see you for the next episode, and don't forget to be your own truth. Sorry, sometimes I have some problem to express myself, but I hope that if you are here, you love this episode. If you love this episode, don't forget to share, to comment, and you can comment everything on my Substack is in the description. And don't forget to be your own truth.